my literary luminaries, and welcome back to another Tuesday Talks. Today's Tuesday Talks topic is, I'm always surprised I can get that out, how do you arrange your books? Well, you can see my organization is a little sloppy. But in theory, I do kind of have a method to my madness, and I've mentioned it sort of a couple times. Because, for instance, the shelf up, I'm pointing at the wrong one, there we go, this top shelf here, that is all books that I consider sort of like special books. So, all of the books that belong to authors I personally know, or are my own publications, live on that shelf. So all of my M.C.A. Hogarth stuff is up there. The Kay Baisley book that I have is up there. The Gone with the Respiration series by Leah Habel is up there. I'm missing something, I'm sure. Ah, yes. Homecoming by Kate Hasbrook is up there. So that's all sort of my special books on the side furthest away. So this over here. And on the other end of the shelf are the Chronicles of Amber, all 10 books, which are all hardback, and then the Hawk Song and that whole set of books and the other ones that I have that Amelia Atwater Rhodes wrote. Knocking over stuff. And those have always sort of consistently stayed together. Outside of that, I try to keep like books with like, sort of. So like books of a series will stay together unless otherwise needed to keep separately. For example, like the Dan Brown books that I have, the Langdon books that I have, don't all live together because I am more concerned about keeping hardback and paperback together. Because I like organizing by height. That you can probably tell with the shelves that you can see. Like these two are very much height. The top one is predominantly softcover and the bottom is predominantly hard. The shelf way down here at the bottom, there we go, is all of my old textbooks. So like all of my plays and all of the like costume design stuff, everything I got when I was in theater, is all down there. And then I'll move out of the way so you can actually... I'll move everything out of the way so you can see my other bookshelf. And so the top shelf is... Why does it never look like I'm pointing at the right shelf? The top shelf is all of my Harry Potter books, which you may recognize the spines of, and my Laurel K. Hamilton books, all of the Mary Gentry stuff, is up there. And then... the next shelf down doesn't appear to have much of a... It sort of goes down in height. And here at the end, there's some, like, dictionaries and thesauruses and whatnot here, right next to the old school copies of Lord of the Rings that I have. Then we have all of the, like, small paperbacks that live two on top of each other. This is more paperback books. And then the bottom shelf here is all manga. Now, the shelf that you cannot see, I can probably see if I can move the camera, but the shelf you can't see over here is predominantly, if not all, almost all, books that I haven't read yet and that I am planning to. I'm going to pick up my kit. Everything's going to shake here. I apologize. Ah! That shelf. Yes. So that's predominantly books I haven't read and things that are all going to be on the TBR sooner rather than later. That's not a perfect analogy, but it's what I try and do. Also, the entire top shelf over there is all like books about writing. So, like Stephen King's On Writing is there, E.B. White's stuff to the New Yorker is there, The Kick-Ass Writer by Chuck Wendig is up there. Like that's where all of my reference books live. I'm always really like jealous of the people that have these elaborate, like they do it by color and buy like perfect sets of all the books. And I really envy a lot of the other booktubers that have these beautiful bookshelves, and mine just look like this catastrophe. But that's my little piece of organization. So I do what I can. At one point, I had all of the books that were written by people that I got through residency on one shelf. I don't know why I don't anymore. At some point, I may reorganize and do that, but who knows? The world is a wild and crazy thing, and so many things could happen. But that's how I organize my books. I'd love to hear and or see, if you guys want to share pictures, how do you organize your bookshelves? Let me know in the comments down below or on Twitter at KRyanFrey. As always, I love to hear from you. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It is very much appreciated and very much helps. And hey, if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, why not subscribe? YouTube will very kindly notify you anytime that I post a new video, especially if you hit the bell icon, which should be every Tuesday and Thursday. But until next time, I shall bid you all adieu, and I will see you all on Thursday for a Top 5 Wednesday. Bye! I love my new cardigan. Never owned a cardigan before in my life, but I love this one.